When it gets a little colder, we tend to focus on comfort and warmth. So we pile on the sweaters and try to stay as warm and cozy as we can. But we can also look fashionable in the autumn and winter months. And I have got 5 trendy ideas for you to apply to your accessories that you can make yourself shine in the cold weather. My name is Margaret Manning. I'm with 60andMe, and I want to thank you so much for being here today. Hope that you have an interesting time discussing this idea of trends and how you can apply them to your wardrobe. Our show today is brought to you by Easy Spirit. Now, Easy Spirit is a shoe company that's been making fabulous shoes, comfortable and stylish for many years. And they've got a whole new range of beautiful boots and athletic shoes of shapes, all shapes and widths. And I encourage you to take a look at their products. They're really fabulous. And if you look at the bottom underneath this article in the description, you will see a promotional code for a 20% discount off of your Easy Spirit purchase. So let's talk about fashion. Let's talk about trends. Now, Andrea Flaumer is one of our wonderful bloggers, and she is a fashion consultant. So she knows what's going on in the world of accessories and trends this year. And I can certainly say that from my looking around the shops, this is what I'm seeing too. So perhaps you can validate this in your own thinking as well. But there's some things that are trendy that are not terribly expensive. You don't have to, wildly follow the trends and spend all your money. You can actually pick and choose things that are going to fit into your existing wardrobe and just have fun with it. And you will also often find these trends duplicated in other, less expensive shops. So Andrea starts with what she talks about, basically, as you get a little older, you're going to be more focused on comfort and style. But, we're not going to probably pull out the stiletto heels and the mini skirts anymore. We're trying to be a little bit more, comfortable, I guess, in our own style. And that does shift and change as we get older. So the first thing she suggests that's very on trend at the moment are handbags. Okay, so handbags for me is like one black bag in the winter and a kind of coral colored one in the summer. But there are so many beautiful bags around these days, and some of the trends that are appearing within handbag fashion are just beautiful. Now, the first one she mentions are animal print. I saw a bag the other day. It was just beautiful. It was had a quadrant of textured leopard, and then it had a zebra stripes and something else. But it was like a collage of animal print, and it really looked great. It was a very beautiful bag. But that's the kind of thing that's in style right now: faux crocodile, faux lizard, faux snake, faux animal. That's the big trend in handbags. The other trend in handbags, though, is the short handle. Now, I almost bought one of these the other day because it was so pretty. It was brown, black, and white. And I really loved those autumn colors, but it was a small handle. Now, this is a big trend. And you just, it's just one of those styles that you either love or you don't. But if you do, they are on trend this year, and you can find some beautiful handbags with just short handles. Another thing are the size itself of the bag. I know there was a very famous one that just came out, I think, on Instagram, where this woman had this bag about this big. And, we're downsizing. We're actually, with the bags that we carry every day, putting less in it. We need our phone, we need our money, we need maybe a tube of lipstick, we need maybe a passport or some kind of ID, a comb. What else do you really, really need to be carrying in your handbag? So size, they've come down in size. That's the other thing about handbags that's really a trend this year. And she said she's been seeing bags in places, in the States like Target and worldwide, H&M or Zara, really beautiful duplicates of the Chanels and very, very expensive ones. So have a go with bags. The second thing is boots. Boots are, I've always loved boots, but maybe you have too. But these are booties, like ankle boots. They're very popular this year. And again, animal print is back. So you see some often woven into the boot. And also color is actually woven into boots. And you can see the trend this year is actually for bright colors in all kinds of things. So mustard yellow, or even like a cobalt blue color, red. These are colors that you'll find in boots as well as in handbags and other accessories. So the thing about boots is to wear them in proportion to what you are wearing. So you can wear ankle boots, for example, with a short skirt, with tights, or a midi length dress. Ankle boots pretty much go with everything, and so that's a big style. The other thing that is totally back in style and is on trend are lace-up boots. And it's so funny because I remember when I was 20 years old, I had a pair of black lace-up boots that were just they were just amazing. I wore them until they wore out. I mean, as we all with shoes we love, and so I love those lace-up boots, and they're back. Not just knee length, which is what mine were, but also booties and up to the knee. So you'll find boots with lace ups everywhere. Another thing that's back, well, stockings, leggings. Now people are wearing more like leggings with long tunic tops, but they're not just any leggings. You can find them now with patterns and designs and just amazing, colorful collages. That's back in style. That kind of leg adornment. So your stockings can be very bright and colorful, and just really fun. With a nice pair of boots, a patterned stocking, and you can do them from quite conservative checkers and stripe to very out there paisley fashion design. You've got your choice, but leggings are definitely back in style. Another thing that Andrea talks about is jewelry. Now, I'm a kind of a more traditional jewelry person. I love my colored necklaces, and those are kind of my favorites. But what's back this year is metal, heavy metal. And you'll see, and I've seen them like big chunky earrings, big chunky choker necklaces, and I think thicker chains. Those are definitely coming back in. But I think the overall trend with necklaces and jewelry is bold and big and statement pieces that you really love, that are reflective of your personality. But you will find a lot of metal. And when I say metal, I mean kind of that coppery metal, what do you call it? Weathered metal. I've seen big earrings in some of the shops are probably quite lightweight, but they look metallic. So, a simple dress with a stunning necklace there's just nothing else. It's just really, easy to accessorize with necklaces and bracelets. I don't wear too many bracelets, but some of the ones I've seen this year, this season, are beautiful. They're just, they're statement bracelets. Another thing, finally, that Andrea talks about is, I think this is the fifth trend, is your waist. Now, a lot of women in their 60s and 70s, 80s are, still have a waist, but they are a little more hippie maybe, or got a broader belly, but the waist is still showing. And, you can accent your waist with a belt. Now, belts are back in fashion. I've seen them more this year than any year before. They are wide, they are narrow, they are sequined, they are pearl, all kinds of different belt options. And the thing about that is to find the belt that suits your body shape. Now, we're not talking about belts to hold something up. Like, they're not meant to be functional. They're meant to be there to accent your waist. So if you need to highlight the small waist, just wear a thin belt that's, pulled, not tight, but pulled to your waist so you can see it. And then if you want to if you're a little bit more hippie, you can maybe put it down over your hip. But there's a lot of really cool ideas with belts that you can experiment. Really cool trends. So I guess and she says actually belts complete the outfit. It says to someone that's watching, yeah, I'm actually finishing this outfit. I've done it. So I think chain belts are back again, back to the metallic theme. You can kind of do both things there. But anyway, you've got some ideas here from bags and boots and belts, necklaces, just things that you can do to get on trend, but also just look good and feel good in the cold winter months. This is the time where you need a bit of brightness and color sometimes, and texture. So, what is your favorite new accessory this year? Have you bought something that you really loved? What kind of, is it a necklace? Is it a bracelet, earrings, scarf? What have you bought that's really, you consider a trendy or on-trend item that you saw and loved it? Leave your comments in the section below. Let's have a chat about on-trend fashion. And as Andrea says, though, it doesn't have to be trendy in the sense that you break the bank to sort of stay up with the latest fashion. It's just knowing kind of where the trends are, what new things you might be seeing, and taking advantage of that. And we've got all kinds of ideas in our Aging Beautifully deck of cards, which I've got my one in the background there, to talk about fashion and about finding your own style. And I hope that you have a chance to take a look at those too. Anyway, have a wonderful day, everybody. Go out and have a look around the shop, see what's there for this year, and look forward to reading your comments about your on-trend purchases this autumn or winter. Take good care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.